Major General P.K. Sehgal, Global Strategic and Defence Expert, joins us on the program. Lieutenant General Raj Katyan, Defence Expert, ex-Deputy Chief of the Army, is also here with us this morning. Lieutenant General Rajender Singh, Defence Expert, is also joining us on the program. And last but by no means the least, Major Mohammed Ali Shah, Defence Expert, is also here with us. Good morning to all of you. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, let me start by asking you a very simple question. We have been talking about the relevance, the prominence, the importance of today in terms of how far India has come despite the odds and the troubles that we have seen. But when it comes to occasions such as the Republic Day, there is very little room for dissonance or difference. There is obviously unity in diversity, something which the preamble also talks about, and it only comes to light, it only is solidified and in a way personified when a Republic Day is celebrated regardless of the problems that persist. Mohammed Ali Shah, your thoughts on the way India is today and those magnificent pictures with the Prime Minister saluting the fallen soldiers from the war memorial right down at the heart of the capital. Major Mohammed Ali Shah.
Breed, firstly, thank you very much. I would like to wish everyone, the entire nation, Happy Republic Day to you, to our nation, and I wish our nation prospers even further. Now, seeing the picture, seeing the display of our Prime Minister saluting the fallen soldiers, I would like to say one thing which I read at the Kohima World War Cemetery in Nagaland. When I was posted over there with the Assam rifle and when I did the ABC tenure. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today. So we all take pride in being called as Indians. We go abroad, we go anywhere. Hum fakr se kehte hain, we, our chest felt with pride to call us ourselves Indians. Now, we are a salad bowl nation. We are not a melting pot unlike the West, where everyone in ours, the beauty of India is we all coexist together. There is so much of unity of diversity. There's so many states, right from north, south, east, west, so many states, but yet we are all one. That is the beauty of India, and that is the beauty. And India is a country where I think soldiers are highly respected and regarded. And where else at the raw age of 21, you could be commanding over 100 men who live and die by your word. So a lot of people, in fact, just before I signed in live, I was on a talk with a school, and and they were all young boys and girls who were motivated, highly motivated to join the forces. And I told them that, okay, please come forward, please join the forces. And there is a poem I would like to recite, and it's in Hindi, if I may. It's just 4 lines. May I?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. It's by Makhanlal Chaturvedi, Pushp Ki Abhilasha. What is the flower desire to be? चाह नहीं मैं सुर बाला के गहनों में गूंदा जाऊं, चाह नहीं प्रेमी माला में बिन प्यारी को ललचाऊं, चाह नहीं सम्राटों के शफ पर हे हरि डाला जाऊं, चाह नहीं देवों के सर पर चढ़ूं भागे पर इठलाऊं, मुझे तोड़ लेना वनमाली इस पथ पर देना तुम फेंक, मातृभूमि पर शीश चढ़ाने जिस पथ जाए वीर अनेक. So this is the beauty. He's an Indian poet. This is what he's desired, what he imagined a flower to be like in India, especially and all over the world, in fact. So yes, we all are one. We take great pride in calling ourselves Indians, and I'm sure our nation is going to go forward and be a superpower, unmatched very soon, Vineet.
Absolutely. And General Rajender Singh, if you can hear me, sir.
Yes. As far as our army is concerned, Major Shah is an embodiment of our Josh, of the way our soldiers are built and the way our officers are the ones who lead their men. Once you have heard Major Shah, I think there is very little else to say about the quality of leadership. It is because of this kind of leadership that we had won our war in Kargil, that we had achieved one of our greatest victory in 1971.
Major Mohammed Ali Shah is a part of this debate as well. And Ali, you were also a part of the Republic Day parade a few years. What kind of a feeling does it evoke, and how different is watching it from home and seeing all the milestones that India has crossed, which are on display at Rajpath today?
You very rightly brought out in the year 2008, 26 January 2008, I had led the Assam Rifles marching contingent with 2 fractured legs, with 2 stress fractures on both my legs on painkillers. I did that. And I was told by the orthopedician that no, I am sending you, return to unit. You cannot do the parade. I said, no sir, I will still do the parade. And this parade displays our might. It's a matter of great pride for every officer to march, either, he to come on Rajpath. It is something, it was a dream for me, because in the year 1987, one of my uncles from Armored Corps, he had led the Armored Corps contingent at Rajpath. So it was a dream for me, and in fact, after marching with 2 fractured legs, on 15th August, on 15th January, we have the Army Day also, incidentally. So I was an Army officer on deputation to Assam Rifles, which is paramilitary. So we do not march on 15th January. So I was the commentator instead of marching. So while I was doing the commentary also, General Rajender in fact spoke about the women officers. I am so glad, and I am so much with him on that page. So what happened, I must tell you a very interesting anecdote. On 15th January 2008, I was at the Chief of Army Staff residence. General Deepak Kapoor was the Chief of Army Staff at that time. So I was on top of a tree. There was a stage set over there, and I had the mic. There was the President of India, the Defence Minister, the Prime Minister, the top brass of the army, everybody was there. And so I announced on 15th January, in fact, I said under 11 days I would be leading the parade, and we do not have a lady officer who has ever led the parade. Incidentally, in Navy, there was Lieutenant Commander Gauri Mishra, who was the second in command of the naval contingent the same year. So I said, we do not have a lady officer who ever led the parade. But somewhere, I mean, they say it's all manifestation, or whatever you say comes true, whatever you wish comes true. So my wife also had asked me that. Anyway, somewhere the matter was fizzled out, but it definitely, I'm glad it somewhere reached the top brass, somewhere, somehow. And 11 years later, in the year 2019, we saw Major Khushbu Kanwar leading the same contingent, the Assam Rifles contingent that I had led. So it's a matter of great pride. Thereafter, we had the first lady officer adjutant at the parade, and now we have another lieutenant commander leading the naval contingent. So it's a great sign, and it is certainly a display of our might, of our smartness, our power. Even our adversaries who would be watching on television, they would know. And in fact, as you rightly mentioned about the aircraft display, Vineet, so imagine the synchronization and coordination it requires of every split second in the air. If you go wrong, even by a split second, it can lead to a mid-air disaster. So certainly it is a matter of great pride. It is something which we all live up to. It's something, a dream that I have lived up to, and that will remain my glorious moment forever, Vineet.
Right. General Panu Ali brought in a good point. He's saying that, there is obviously competition amongst countries when it comes to showcasing your prowess and your might.